Johann and Margaretha, Theodor Epp's grandparents, lived in eastern Russia. Although they had a good life in Russia in the late 19th century, Johann and Margaretha decided to leave for the United States in 1893. 21 years after they left, World War I began in 1914, which took the lives of more than 1 million Russians. 3 years later, many more Russians died in 1917 because of the Communist Bolshevik Revolution and the food shortage that followed. In 1907, Theodore was born to the Epp family in Arizona, USA. 32 years later, Theodore and his wife Matilda would begin the Back to the Bible ministry in Lincoln, Nebraska. On May 1, 1939, Dr. Theodore Epp began the Back to the Bible broadcast in the United States. In the Philippines, the first Back to the Bible English radio program was aired over 702 DZAS on June 5, 1948. Tanglaw sa Landas ng Buhay is a 30-minute weekday program featuring interviews, in-depth Bible study, prayer time, and a question and answer portion for text messages. Heartline is a 1.5-hour radio telephone counseling program receives hundreds of text messages each night. Masayang Tahanan or Happy Home is a 30-minute weekly program tackling family-related issues. Ever since the bookstore opened decades ago, Back to the Bible Philippines has sought out exceptional and inspiring Christian literature from around the world. Today, we have one of the best Christian bookstores in the country.
The counseling ministry at Back to the Bible is a link between the mass ministries of broadcast and literature on the one hand, and the ministries of the local church on the other. The counselors are involved primarily in personal counseling, and they function not only as psychologists, but also as teachers and applicators of the Word of God. Back to the Bible is supporting other Christian organizations and individuals involved primarily in missions. Today, Back to the Bible supports missionaries of organizations like New Tribes Mission, Philippine Evangelical Missions Incorporated, Child Evangelism Fellowship, Conservative Baptist Association of the Philippines, and Alliance of Bible Christian Communities of the Philippines. Behind the scenes of various ministries of Back to the Bible are the faithful donors who willingly support the ministry in prayer and finances.
Together, let us bring Filipinos back to the Bible.